So, something's wrong with me when I basically say to an Indian guy about moving on in a meet-up. So I was talking to this Indian guy. It's the first time I've seen him at the Tech Extra event because it was the first time he'd been to it. And I was talking to him for a while with another guy. And then I'm like, oh, don't let me keep you from moving on. Usually I'll be like wanting to hog the time with the Indian guy because I love Indian guys so much. This time I just wasn't bothered and I was like, don't let me take your time up, like if you want to speak to other people. So you can tell that I'm not in my right mind or not very well. Or maybe I'm just not as charmed by Indian guys anymore. I'm just like, that's a bit boring in terms of they usually all want sex, marriage and kids. And it's like, I'm so bored of that now. I'm so bored. And also, I have so much more of a lack of interest now in people that are not that interested in me. So that's something I learned in Matthew Hussey's Love Life Club. Like, don't be interested or overly interested in people that are not overly interested or interested in you. It's a big learning curve for me, that. So it's like, don't invest so much of your time in people or guys, or in my case, Indian guys that I really like a lot. Don't invest too much of your time in them if they're not showing genuine interest in you. It's probably got a girlfriend anyway, so you know what I mean. And I was having a conversation with him and this other guy about, do you prefer city life or country? And he said country, but he specifically said Exeter. I'm like, Exeter's not country. He's like, well, it is. I'm like, well, it has got bits of countryside in it, including the quayside where I'm currently at, you know what I mean? So that's what I love about Exeter. It's like a city with bits of countryside in it. But yeah, you kind of know that I'm not my usual self, where I'm not going, oh, an Indian guy. I mean, he's not exactly my usual type because he had some facial hair, but he was dressed really smartly. Actually, I noticed his jacket matched this, really. That's something I noticed about him. But I just didn't feel any chemistry with him, really, which is not supposed to happen anyway. It's a business networking event. It's not supposed to be a dating event, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm like with Indian guys. Even if it's a business event, sometimes I'm like, oh, I really like this guy. But yeah, it was kind of cool, I guess. Maybe I'm just like getting used to the fact that I might not end up being with an Indian guy, and that's okay if I can't. I'm feeling a little bit sad when I say that still, but I still like Indian guys. But a lot of the time I'm just completely unsuitable, and obviously with everything that's happening with my benefits now, my PIP being taken away from me and my health and everything, like dating's not really my priority anymore, or looking for a relationship. It's just like, well, I'd rather just be happy on my own, do you know what I mean, and sort myself out and my life out. So I've still got more reports. I've still got the 11 reports to do for Universal Credit as well, to get paid by them, because my payment's suspended until I finish that. But I had to come out food shopping, so because I got no salad stuff in my fridge. I've only got turkey and soy milk in the fridge, that's it. So I got to go and get more food. So I thought I'd come down here.